Hey guys, and welcome back to Native Eats. Today I'm making chocolate chip edibles. I'm gonna make it with the THC oil that I made in another episode. Here's everything that you need for this recipe. Always use grass-fed or farm raw butter. We have our THC oil that's slightly cooled, eggs, the usual suspects for chocolate chip cookies, salt, vanilla, and that just reminded me I need to get baking soda. Because you need baking soda, and that's what this is. This is baking soda. I keep it in the refrigerator to keep it fresher, and I just saved one of these old yeast jars that I had that I fill with baking soda. That's what this is, and that's why it looks so gnarly, because I've had it in there for probably 15 years. Reusing that jar for a long, long time. Okay, so we're gonna start off. Always what you wanna do when you start any cookie recipe is you wanna cream your molasses and your sugar, and then your butter. You're gonna cream all of that and get it into a nice consistency. So we'll start off with that, and with that you're gonna need just under, and sugar in cookies, and you guys have heard me say this before probably if you've watched any of my cookie recipe shows, that with sugar you can use anywhere from 3/4 cup to 1.5 cups of sugar in your cookies, depending on how sweet you want your cookies. You can also do the monk fruit cookie recipe if you do not want to have sugar or can't have sugar in your diet. My favorite is somewhere between 3/4 cup and 1 cup of sugar. So it's like just under 1 cup of sugar is what I use. And then in order to make chocolate chip cookies good, you want to use, if you're not using brown sugar, make your own brown sugar with molasses. I'm going to use about 3 tablespoons because I like my cookies to have a lot of molasses in them. You could use anywhere from 1 to 3 tablespoons of molasses. And we're just going to get that turning into brown sugar. And next, we're going to go in with 2 fats, which is our THC oil, and the other one is the butter for flavor. So we're going to use softened butter, about 1/4 cup. And then about 1/4 cup of the THC oil. I think 1/4 cup is a really good amount. And you can see it's not like a nice creamed sugar that turns like white. So because of the THC oil, it's gonna seem a little runnier. But that's okay, you're gonna add the eggs in and everything, and it'll be good. You can just take that for a minute, just a minute. In the meantime, you can get your pan ready, get a parchment paper. Oh, last piece is, wow. That's always good. Okay. Oh, crank your oven while you're creaming to 350. Just a little more cream, a little more satisfying. And now we're gonna add your room temperature eggs. Slow it down a little. And this is starting to whip up. You see how I'm waiting for it to kind of whip up? I'm looking for a really creamy consistency, like whippy, before I go in with another egg. Now that I have it nice and whippy, I'm going to quickly do the sides that have a lot of sugar and molasses stuck. There we go. Keep going, keep whipping it. And we're going to add in our other egg. We're going to add in now a couple of secret ingredients at this moment. Number 1, nutmeg. You don't want to add too much of this, so about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Then our vanilla, 1 teaspoon to 2 teaspoons. So now I'm gonna keep whipping this. I'm gonna go in with my teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, that's 1 teaspoon. And now we're gonna go in with our gluten-free King Arthur's. We're gonna start off with 1 cup. Actually, I'm gonna go with 1.5. So I add potato starch to make it more crunchy and chewy rather than cakey. So I'm gonna go 1/4 cup of that. And by the way, this potato starch is non-GMO. Just give it a quick stir. It's a little loose. You see that? That's a little loose. It's not hot, it's still kind of cool, the mixture. That tells me that I need to add some more flour to this. So I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of the King Arthur's. So I did 2 cups of the King Arthur's and 1/4 cup of the potato starch. Okay, let's see what this looks like. A little hair more of the potato starch. 3 tablespoons I added. Always use good quality chocolate. You probably want to start off with at least 1 cup to 2 cups. I'm gonna say probably like 1.5 cups. honestly feel like we could go a tiny bit more. It seems a little loose. And I'm gonna add in the chocolate chips. Ooh, these are cute. These are smaller. Oh, I like those. The dark chocolate ones are really nice, but they're larger. They're much larger. These are so cute, I should add a cup and a half. All right, that's it. Don't want to overmix the chocolate chips because they tend to break down. This dough looks like it's a really good texture. It's standing up, but it's not too dry. And let's just take them over here. Just scoop them up a little bit. Scooper. I'm just gonna divvy them up. All these beautiful edible cookies with these awesome THC cookies infused in the oven, 350, 10 minutes. I will see you guys back here so that we can pull these beautiful babies out of the oven. See you guys in a second. Okay guys, so these are ready. And here they are. As I always show you when I make cookies, because this isn't the first cookie video I've done, but in order to cool them faster, just put them on your stone countertops. They actually, when they sit for 10 minutes, if you can resist temptation, they taste better. They're really good. Right now they look a little cakey. They're actually not. I probably shouldn't eat too many of these, should I? So, thank you guys for coming and watching these awesome THC cookies, edibles. Enjoy. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, and thanks again. I'll see you guys soon.
I'm the hat monster.